All right, YouTube, what is going on? It's the Outback Groove back here on the Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplay coming up. My first online gameplay with my Ultimate Team. As you see, my elites right there on the right side of the screen. Haloti Nada, Zach Martin, and Greg Olsen. As my opponent has some solid goals right there. So we're going to go ahead and get into this gameplay and get this gameplay out before I head off to work. So here we go as I got the new Cleveland Browns uniforms on. Dre Archer taking it from the end zone. Gets a nice little return to the 18. So now we're on offense. My running back is Ryan Matthews. Gets a nice gain of 8. And don't worry, I will have a lineup update coming out probably tomorrow. So here we go, 2nd and 2. Cam Newton on the play action. Hits Andrew Hawkins. On the drag route, look at the stutter step, making that defender look silly as he's going to high step into the end zone for the first 6 of the game. So there we go, first strike offense by Cam Newton in the offense. So my opponent comes out. Jeremy Hill running straight up the middle of my defense for a huge gain of 12. And that's all he did, pretty much all the way downfield. You see he's going back to it again as he has GENO Smith as his quarterback. So here we go, 1st and 10. He's finally going to try and make a pass, but that was a mistake as Clowney and Bruce Irvin coming off the edge. Irvin gets credit for the sack. I like those fast linebackers, edge rushers. I run a 3-4, similar to Von Miller. Those who are pretty much who I run until I get someone like a Von Miller. As you see, he dots me across the middle to his wide receiver there. Quick, look like Brian Quick. And so he's all the way down in my territory already. GENO Smith, accurate all game long so far. As he tries to go for the first as we break him down short of the first down marker. He's going to go for it, of course. So let's see if we can go ahead and get a stop here and make this game not too close. As you see, we get a flag. So false start. 4th and 1 becomes 4th and 6, but it doesn't matter as GENO Smith gets the ball right past Clay Matthews to his tight end, Eric Ebron, for the touchdown, 7-all. So going back to the run game, Ryan Matthews, nice little gain. He had a nice NFL movers card at the end of MUT 15 last year. So Cam Newton dropped back the pass, but he sent a little heat. Incomplete, so we got 3rd and 7. This time hitting Andrew Hawkins yet again. That's a nice slot receiver if you need to pick one up, I think. Has nice speed, nice release. As you see, Ryan Matthews couldn't get going as he got tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long, Cam working those slot receivers this time. Roddy White of the Atlanta Falcons, 83 overall. Right receiver gets a nice gain. So Matthews dancing on him with a nice juke right there. As you see, he gets the game tackle right there. So 3rd and 4. This time we're going to turn and hand it to Latavius Murray. Yes. I'm using some different backs this year. I'm used to the same backs, but I'm using different backs now. That's a nice 3rd down back. As you see, Cam Newton hits Martavis Bryant from my hometown of Calhoun Falls, South Carolina, for the score. So 14-7, but GENO Smith coming back out looking sharp. Hits his receiver. As you see, he's 5 for 5 for 95 yards and a touchdown. This time stands in the pocket. Hits his tight end Ebron again. And look at him dragging all my defenders along with him all the way down to the 23. Very next play, 2nd and 9. I do not know how GENO Smith got away from Bruce Irvin like that, but he did. Scrambles and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Very next play, hits a nice little out route to his receiver Williams. And he's going to cap off the drive going right up the middle with Jeremy Hill again. So 14-all is the score. As you see, we got 17 seconds remaining to start this drive. Cam's looking as our playmaker Roddy White run after the catch. Look at the juke. Back juke and a stiff arm, and he's going to take it the rest of the way for the touchdown to end the half. What a clutch play by Roddy White, who made all the moves and all the play after that catch. But very next play after we kick off to begin the action in the second half. Jeremy Hill breaks a 70-plus yard run all the way to the house. So now it is 21-all, trying to get my run game going. Nothing going for Ryan Matthews right there. So we got 2nd and 11. See if I can catch him off guard with a little no huddle. Cam Newton play action. And Tay Bryant drops the ball. So they could have been something right there, but nevertheless, Roddy White bails him out as Cam Newton had to control the high snap right there to convert that 3rd down. So I see on the left side, Stevie Johnson had his man beat off the press as he elevates over the DB and makes the spectacular catch. So now we're driving as I sneak it in to Greg Olsen on the tight end streak. Right there, Carolina Panthers teammates right there hooking up for the score, 28-21. What a game it has been so far. Not much defense has been played. As you see, GENO Smith throws a dart to DeAndre Hopkins, the former Clemson Tiger standout, for a huge gain. And just like that, he's already on my side of the field. He tries to go back to the run game with Hill, who has 8 carries for 105 yards and a touchdown. So GENO's looking. Here's his receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, yet again. And that ties the game up at 28-all. 20 seconds remaining left in this second half. No, this is the 3rd quarter. I'm sorry about that. So, got a nice little toss play. The toss plays actually worked this year. Look at Ryan Matthews breaking off a run on the left sideline. He's got a couple of men to beat, but they will not catch him as he wins the foot race, as he goes into the end zone for the long run, 35-28, as we're up by a touchdown here. GENO back out on offense. Has a wide open Eric Ebron on the right side. I don't know what happened right there. As you see, 12 for 262 for GENO. And Jeremy Hill is still pounding the rock. As you see, he has over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, caught me off guard right there. Handed it off to the fullback. But this is where things get interesting right here. I had a feeling that he was going to go for 2, and he did. He tried to get too cute, as I call it. And former South Carolina Gamecock great Chris Colliver gets the pick. And they give us the narrow 1-point lead this time. Look at Ryan Matthews. Look at the huge block by Olsen downfield. Should I score or not? I decide to take a dive. And he's going to burn a timeout, but I could not manage my time. I could not get into the end zone. I was going to try to just milk the clock, so I settled for points. Only thing is, 38-34, that was a 3-pointer, so now I'm up by 4. All my opponent has to do is get a touchdown. As you see, another South Carolina great, the all-time sack leader in Gamecock history, Jadeveon Clowney, burst through for a sack. And on the very next play, tried to go up top as D. Milner, another SEC great from the Alabama Crimson Tide, get the pick. And look at Ryan Matthews dancing his way all the way to the end zone for the game clinching touchdown. And that is going to wrap up my first head-to-head season gameplay right here. As you see the stats from the game, we dominated through the air and on the ground. And at the bottom is the most important stat. We got the 1 takeaway. So this is Yardback Guru signing out. Be looking out for more gameplay. I will have that lineup update coming at you tomorrow. Sub, if you're new, hit that like button. Plenty more Madden Ultimate Team content coming out. Peace.